Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website here called PlaybookUX, and maybe you're wondering, is this website legit? Can you actually make money from this website? Some people are saying you can make $90 a test. Let's check this out, okay? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I've literally reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different strategies on how to make money online. Some of them are really good, some of them so-so. A lot of them, though, big waste of time. So let's check out PlaybookUX to find out if this is a good use of time or is it a waste of time. Maybe there are better strategies to make money online out there, all right? Now, PlaybookUX is basically a user testing platform. So clients can come here and pay PlaybookUX to get people like you and me, right, ordinary people from all over the world, to test their websites and their apps to see if there are any problems, are there any bugs, does it flow nicely, right? And that's all it is. So if you wanted to become a product tester for a website or an app, you would basically come to playbookux.com. You click right here, become a tester, all right? And the nice thing about PlaybookUX is that you can sign up from anywhere in the world. Now, here's the thing though, depending on the country that you sign up from will depend on how many tests you're actually getting. So sometimes you're not really gonna get access to that many tests. That's just kind of the name of the game. So if you live in the right country, maybe a big market for them like the US or Canada or the UK, you might get more tests than say if you lived in a smaller country in Asia or Africa or South America, for example, all right? But you can still get some opportunities here, which is nice. So the way it works is all you need to do is come here and you would just click on get started, right? And you would click on right here on tester sign up. Now, once you sign up as a tester, it's very easy. You just give them your details, your name, your email address, password, things like that, basic information about yourself. You're going to have to take a test straight away, all right? Now, take the time to take this test. Make sure you do it seriously. Make sure you have a mic, make sure you have a good computer, a good internet connection. You will probably need to record your screen and speak over the test, exactly like what I'm doing right now. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, then being a tester might not be the right freelance little job for you, because you're going to have to be comfortable talking about what you're doing on screen as you are doing it. Does that make sense, right? So make sure you do that properly, and once you do the test, it's going to take them about 7 days, okay, to review the test. And once they've reviewed it, they will get back to you and approve you or not. They need to make sure that you can actually do the test properly, all right? So let's just say you can do the test and you're approved. What will happen is in the back office of your PlaybookUX membership area, right? You will get access to different tests, all right? Again, depending on how many tests you get will really vary depending on the season, because they have clients that they have to bring in and out, that kind of thing. And also it'll really depend on where you live in the world and how successful you've been at taking tests in the past, okay? So all of these things count. So sign up right here, complete the practice test, which is very important, okay? Once practice is test, you'll be approved. Browse available tests that match your profile. After successfully completing a study, you'll receive a payment via PayPal. So you must have a PayPal account, otherwise you can't get paid. Okay, so you can take a look at this video right here to see exactly how that test works. I'm not going to do that right now, but let's look at the most frequently asked questions, which is very important. Okay, so the nice thing that I like about PlaybookUX is there's a few different types of tests that you can take, all right? So the first one is a very standard testing style. So it's called unmoderated studies, where you speak out loud, you record your screen and voice, and you answer the questions where there is no researcher present. This is pretty normal. You just record your screen, and the length of the study is about 10 to 20 minutes, okay? This is the most normal. This one pays one of the least, but it's pretty normal for a testing website. Then they have a really interesting one called moderated live conversation. That means you actually speak to one of PlaybookUX's researchers one-on-one at a scheduled time, okay? Now these sessions will vary in length, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 90 minutes. Now the 90-minute test pays the most money, but it's also the rarest, okay? So you can potentially make quite a lot per test, but they don't come about that often, right? And then they've got two other ones that pay quite little. They've got one where you have to sort cards out in the best way that makes sense to you, okay? You can do it in your own time. And they have another one called the tree test, where you have to find content on a website. Again, it's at your own time, so you don't have to worry about a researcher being present, and you just kind of do it. But also this one pays the least, right? But the nice thing is there's quite a few different styles of testing that you can do. Most other testing websites, which I'll share with you in a minute, they only have the unmoderated studies, most of them. Okay, so this one's pretty cool. Now the big question is how much money can you make from PlaybookUX, right? Because look, you're here to make money, right? So if you're doing a test, how often can you do them, and how much money can you really make, right? So the nice thing is that PlaybookUX has a range. Okay, so the most popular one is the unmoderated session, takes 10 to 20 minutes. You'll make $10 per test. This is pretty standard. There's some other testing websites that will pay between $5 and sometimes $40 for an unmoderated session, okay? But where the big money is for PlaybookUX is here. All right, so the moderated sessions where you're actually hanging out with one of their moderators live, right? It's kind of like a live Zoom call, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, and you get paid appropriately, $30, $60, and $90. But please understand that, you know, these are very rare. And for example, the 90-minute moderated interview is also even rarer. All right, so it's possible to earn 90 bucks, but you know, you may only get access to that once a month or maybe once every few months, if even, okay? So just understand that. Then the other two, like the card test and the tree test, very little, $2 per test, but they're pretty short, okay? So these are the ways that you can, you know, actually get paid, right? You get paid through PayPal. Eligible tester is basically anyone from anywhere in the world, all right? And the devices that you need are right here, okay? So just desktop, mobile, either Apple, or Windows, Android, or iOS, it doesn't really matter, all right? So the big question, how much money can you really make from becoming a tester on PlaybookUX? Okay, so here's the thing. I've reviewed so many different testing websites, right? This one is 100% legit, but the amount of tests that you get access to really depends on where you live in the world and how lucky you get. That's basically it, okay? So please don't expect there to be like hundreds of unmoderated sessions and moderated sessions every day. That's not how testing works, right? If you're lucky, you might get, you know, one moderated session a day, maybe only 1 or 2 a week, okay? That's for unmoderated. For the moderated sessions, it's gonna be even less. I mean, if you get like, you know, one moderated session a month, that's already quite high, all right? That's just kind of how testing works. It's not like they've got 10 moderated sessions every day and, you know, 200 unmoderated sessions a day and you can kind of sit there and just, you know, do testing all day. If that was the case, then I would say that product testing is like, you know, it could 100% replace your full-time job. But unfortunately, that's not how testing works, okay? It really depends on where you live, what is the flow of supply of clients they're getting at that particular time, that particular month. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But I would say that, you know, becoming a product tester on PlaybookUX is kind of like, it's just extra bonus money, okay? Please don't rely on this as a replacement for your job income or doing even more, because it's not gonna be like that. I mean, if you make a few $100s a month extra, like a couple $100, maybe $300 if you're lucky, then that's already considered very, very good for product testing. So that's kind of the mindset that you have to come in when doing product testing. It's not gonna be too much more than that. But what you can do, okay, is join a few product testing websites. So PlaybookUX is one. I would also join usertesting.com. This is a very good one. Another really good one is called Furpection, all right, Furpection.com. And another really good one is called userbrain.com. So if you joined all 4 of these, at least now you've got multiple product testing you know, companies and websites where you can get access to more tests, all right? So hopefully that will increase your income a little bit. It's still going to be pretty far from full-time income and from traveling the world and retiring and becoming a millionaire. It's nothing like that, but it's still a pretty cool way to earn what I call a little bit of extra bonus money on the side online. So if you want to check out PlaybookUX, it's a cool little site right here. It's just PlaybookUX.com. Hit become a tester and you can get started testing ASAP. All right. If you're here watching this video though, now maybe you're wondering, well, Aaron, how do I make big money then? Right now, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of strategies and websites and apps on this channel, and out of all of them, I still think that there is one specific model where you can go from zero to realistically your first $5,000 to $10,000 a month and much more, depending on how much effort you put into this particular strategy. If you want access to that, I've got a free step-by-step masterclass. All you need to do is just click the link below and I'll share that masterclass with you and you can check it out if you would like. All right, I hope you enjoyed this review of PlaybookUX and I hope to see you on another video review. Take care and all the best.